Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ed Rosario, and I am a certified ServiceNow administrator, a community rising star for 2023 and 2024. And I want to welcome you to my channel. Let's learn ServiceNow together. Please, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, add comments so that people coming here can learn the platform and we can all grow together. So today, what I wanted to do in this video, I came across an article on how to create a UI policy. And so I want to give you a few steps on creating a UI policy and see if it helps you guys in your career and your work that you do on a daily basis. So um, UI policy is a rule that applies changes to the user interface based on specific conditions, right? So the user interface that I'm using is the incident form here. And what it does, it allows me to modify certain behavior without having to write a script. Right? So in the example that I'm going to go through today, what I want to do is it's very simple. If the subcategory antivirus is chosen, I want the impact to be mandatory. So right now, if I were to submit this ticket with all its field, it would save with no problem. But I want this field to be mandatory. I want something to be chosen on there and selected on there. So, um, or I can make the assignment group mandatory. Let's in fact let's do that. We'll make having to choose an assignment group mandatory on it. So to do that, we come into our main platform and our application navigator, and we can type UI policies, or we can go to System UI policies, and we come here, right? And then what we want to do is click New, and what we're going to do is enter some information here. So the table that we want to choose, because this form is on the incident, is an incident, the table that we want to choose is the incident table. So to do that, I can type incident, or here's a quick thing that I like to do is I'll enter the first bracket, and I'll type incident, and then I'll close it, and it takes me directly to the table that I want. On there. Here you can, call the name. You want to enter a name, so I'm not going to pick anything fancy. I'm just going to go ahead and type for the short description here. Enter a name for the UI policy. That's what you do here. Now the conditions are where I want to start dictating what I want to happen. So for the category, what I wanted for the condition, what I want to choose is this if the subcategory. So I'm going to choose subcategory, and what I'm saying is if the subcategory is antivirus, right? If the subcategory is antivirus, there's something that I want this UI policy to do on it, and I want it to do in the global scope. So I'm not. This is not specific to a view or one application. I want to apply to all the views, and I want to apply as soon as the form loads on it. So what I'm going to do here, instead of hitting submit, I'm going to come into this gray area and I'm going to hit save, click save. And this saves the UI policy. Now that I wanted to take an action when this subcategory is antivirus, what do I want it to do? Well, down here in the actions, the related links is what, and the related tabs is where I want to tell this UI action what to do. So if the subcategory is antivirus, I want it to look at the assignment group field, and I want to make it mandatory. And the rest I could leave uh, alone. In this case, I want to leave them alone on there. So now from here, I can hit submit. It'll take me back to this form. I'm going to stay here for a moment because I just want to go ahead and once I'm sure that I have everything in there that I want, And then I'm going to go over to our incident form. Let's give it a test. I'm going to reload the form since I had it open already. If you didn't have one open, then you don't have to take this step. But since I had this open, I want to go ahead and do it. For this example, I don't have to fill the other mandatory fields because I'm not going to save this. I'm just testing the UI action. So I'm going to go ahead and choose email. Right? Nothing has happened. No assignment group. Now when I go to antivirus, the asterisk for assignment group is mandatory. So it has to be populated before this form will submit successfully on it. Okay, so that is just one example of how to create a UI policy. There are powerful tools in ServiceNow to help enhance user experience and ensure data integrity by automating form behavior based on the specific criteria that I chose. If you like what you saw, if it's helpful, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, add comments. Again, this is about learning, not just for you and I, but for anyone who comes here and wants to understand the platform and learn the platform. And thank you, guys. Hope this helps.